We have 10n cubed times 2 to the n plus 4, all divided by pi to the n, and it's our job to figure out whether this converges, diverges, what test, and our choices are alternating series test, ratio test, or because terms approaching 0 or not. That would be the test for divergence, or nth term test. We're going to try the ratio test. Now, whether or not the 10 doesn't depend on n, and so actually it can come out. Whether you leave it in or you bring it out won't matter. You'll still get the same result. We will pull it out by practice in order to make sure that we focus on the part that is dependent on n. This here is our a sub n, and we're going to try to ratio test the limit as n goes to infinity of a sub n plus 1 divided by a sub n, absolute value. So we're going to get the limit as n goes to infinity, and recognize our shortcut is that we have 3 different terms, and we're going to put in every place we see an n, we replace it by n plus 1. So 2 to the n plus 4 becomes 2 to the n plus 5. n plus 1 plus the 4 gives us n plus 5. Pi to the n, of course, just becomes pi to the n plus 1. In the other spots, we go ahead and put the associated term from a sub n, and we have to cancel. And so the parts that are a sub n plus 1 that can be factored out to cancel with the other parts, that's where we go next. This 2 to the n plus 5 we rewrite as 2 to the n plus 4 times 2. This pi to the n plus 1 we rewrite as pi to the n times pi. And then that'll allow us to be able to cancel 2 to the n plus 4 with 2 to the n plus 4, pi with the n to pi to the n. And what's left over is 2 pi, and this first limit is just going to go to 1. It's n plus 1 quantity cubed. Leading coefficient is n cubed. Leading term is n cubed with a coefficient of 1, and then n cubed on the bottom, coefficient of 1. Alright, great. So when all is said and done, we have that this limit is equal to 2 over pi. We're doing a ratio test. If you get a result that is less than 1, like 2 over pi is, because pi is bigger than 2. When you get a result that's less than 1 from the ratio test, this means convergence. So we converge by the ratio test. That would be letter C.